Donnie, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. I noticed that you're like multitasking here. Not only are you doing all of these interviews, you're also tweeting while you're doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
I caught you.
I'm tweeting away.
But I find it very interesting to actually see what you look at the entire time. I didn't realize how you knew our names.
Yeah, your name's right there. I don't know how to say your last name though.
Give it a try.
Van Vliet.
Close. Van Vliet.
Vliet.
Yes. I
should have known. That's too. It wouldn't be Van Vliet because it would be too much on the tongue to be on TV and have to say that.
Even if it was that, I'd have to change it to be on TV.
Right. Van Vliet.
I got to ask you, as a Boston Red Sox fan, what was it like filming in New York City while the Yankees were in the playoffs?
It was great. The Yankees lost. I got to celebrate. It was harder being here when the Pats played the Jets. When the Patriots lost to the Jets, that hurt.
Well, the Browns here beat the Patriots last weekend, so we kind of did you a favor.
Yeah, and hopefully they'll beat the Jets this week too, so I can get over that loss last week.
Hopefully. How is the NYC treating you?
It's great. I'm having a great time working out here in these streets with in one of the most electric cities in the world. It's amazing. I can't even describe how much fun it is.
8 million stories in the naked city.
Absolutely. Some ice cold and told without pity.
New York's almost like a character in itself in Blue Bloods.
It is. No, and not only is it like a character, I mean, from the old lady who walks through the middle of a scene out in the street, and when I say, "Excuse me, ma'am, you can't be here," and hold up my badge, and she tells me to shut up, to the buildings and the background and the texture. I mean, everything about it is just so rich. And people say there's so many shows about New York, and but it's one of the biggest cities in the world. I mean, and like you said, there are 8 million stories. There's probably 12 million now, and it could take a lifetime to tell them all. So we're going to do our best to tell our part of those stories.
Have you also become good friends with Tom Selleck's mustache while filming this show?
I don't know. Me and Tom are okay. The mustache, I don't know. It's not a thing for me. I don't. My mother, thinks he's sexy, and every time I go see her, she's like, "He's so sexy," which is uncomfortable to hear my mother speak like that about my TV dad. But the mustache, I'm more concerned with the eyes, because when Tom gives you that stare, it's like, it reminds me of my old man at the dinner table, and when my old man gave that stare, it usually meant you better shut up and eat all your food, or you're going to get smacked in the back of the head. So.
We got to talk, Donnie, about NKOTB and BSB coming together. Who would have seen this coming? Would you have seen this coming?
Would I have seen it coming, 3 years ago? No, because I didn't see New Kids on the Block coming back in the first place. But after an amazing reunion that we've had over the last few years, we worked with those guys at Radio City Music Hall. They came out and did a guest spot on our final concert of our last tour, and it felt right. I mean, they're amazing guys, and we get along. And it's obviously for the public and for the fans, it's a huge thing, the meeting of these two bands. But for us, it's really great because we get along with those guys. I mean, I love hanging out with those guys, and I can't wait till the summer to get on the tour bus and run around the country with them and have a great time.
Well, this tour has sparked a lot of curiosity, and when I tweeted about this yesterday, I was inundated with questions to ask you. Who's going to be opening for who on this tour?
I don't think there's going to be an opening act. We're going to try to put a very special and unique show together where, we're still figuring it out, but it's not going to be an opening act. I mean, theoretically, in different markets around the world, one of us would open for the other, but we think of it as a partnership, and we want to do something that hasn't been done, and we're going to try to put together a very unique show.
So, like, every song is going to be a melody then?
I think every song is going to be, there'll be sections. We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
And a lot of surprises.
You've still got like 7 months to put this together.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of time, and we're all looking forward to it, and we all got our thinking caps on now, and if we can get New Kids back together after 15 years and put a great concert together, I know we can make this one work.
Is it true you guys are going to be sharing a bus on this tour?
No, that is not true.
Oh, okay, you guys were joking about it on Seacrest then.
Well, all the guys who keep saying we're going to share the bus are the first ones who wouldn't want to share a bus. So I don't know what I'm going to have to hold them to that at some point. But we'll probably have, a couple buses. And, all 9 of us, I think it'd be, I think we're friends right now. I think we want to keep it that way. So more maybe about 5 or 6 buses will be the ticket.
5 or 6 buses, wow.
Yeah, that's all right.
Of all the places to start your tour, you're starting it in my hometown of Toronto. Why is that?
It's, we started our reunion tour in Toronto in 2008, the New Kids.
Yep.
And it was incredible. And I think it's a huge market for both bands, and I think it's good luck for us right now. It was an incredible place to launch our last tour, and I think we just want to keep the karma going.
How is this going to work into the schedule with filming Blue Bloods?
Well, Blue Bloods is my priority right now. I mean, this is my job, and it's my passion, and music is my passion as well. But after being on the road for a couple of years, I really wanted to get back to acting, and Blue Bloods was the perfect show for me on every level. The network, CBS and Tom Selleck and the Sopranos writers, and I play really my favorite role in the show happens to be my role. So I mean, it was a very fortunate opportunity for me, and now I'll fit the touring in around it. And I have a long hiatus in the summer, and I won't be taking any vacations, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna go right from the show right to the tour bus and right on the road, and hopefully back to a second season of Blue Bloods next year.
And are we going to be seeing any new music, a new album perhaps from NKOTB?
Maybe NKOTBSB.
Really?
We're talking about it.
And when will
we got to keep some surprises though.
Well, I mean, your fans want to know, when might they be able to hear this?
Soon, after the new year.
Okay. Looking forward to that, Donnie. Of course, thank you so much for your time. And Blue Bloods, you can check it out tomorrow night.
I'm only going to say this once in my life, just for this weekend. Go Browns.
Yes. All right, thanks, Donnie.
Okay, thanks.